So, dudes, we got Casey O'Neill and a half. Casey O'Neill. What's going on, man? Well, I said I couldn't stay away for that long. Doing a weigh-in stream. Got Nikolai on the scales. Two oh five and a half. Makes weight. He looks fit. He looks good. He's been out for a while, but he made the weight. So we got this first wave of fighters coming up here. So another guy that's been out for a while, Bruno Silva. A lot of people picking Bruno Silva here. Thought he might look a little bit better on the scales. See what he weighs. 186. So he may weight. He's smiling. He looks happy. Bruno Silva. Yeah, I just wanted to do. I'm still not regularly streaming, but doing like a Friday weigh-in stream. I do like doing these weigh-in reactions. But we got Verna Janjadoba on scales. Got a little bit. I'm still house. I'm watching MMA Junkie. Let's see what we got. $115. Bang on weight. Yep. On the scale. Looking like a brick shit house. $169 officially for Chaos Williams. 169. Yeah, he has like 0% body fat there too. The immortal Matt Brown. Looking like Matt Brown, a much older Matt Brown. $170.5. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might not get anybody in here at all, but at the very least, this will serve as my pick video. I did want to put my picks out there, break down the fights a little bit, and just give my takes on the fights. And then, like I said, I'm not going to be streaming regularly, but I might go back to doing weigh-in streams. All right, Wellington Turman on the scales. He looks pretty good. He looks about what he usually looks. 185.5. Looks fit, looks ready to go. So him versus Bruno Silva is an interesting one, man. A lot of he's been out for a while. He hasn't fought since he got knocked out by Sanchez. And Bruno Silva hasn't fought in a while. So definitely question marks around Silva and kind of question marks around Turman too. But Alexa Kamer's on the scale. He does look fit. He has weird like alien shoulders and like traps. Like his like clavicle protrudes in like a really weird way. But yeah, 204.5 for Alexa Kamer. He makes the weight. He's taking on Nikolai Negomariano. Is that how you pronounce it? But here we go. Dangerous Davy. Here he is, the turning back. He's been turning back the clock recently, boys. See what he is. 135.5 for Davy Grant. Can he do it, man? Can he do it one more time? I don't know. We'll see. This is like the first wave, which is boom, 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 boom. These are guys that are on prop. I don't think any of these guys are going to be missing weight. These are the guys that have made the weight and they're like, I want to get on that scale and start fucking rehydrating. But we got Sergey Spivak, going up against Olenek this weekend. $242 for Sergey Spivak. Looks about what he normally looks. A little soft, but not too. He doesn't exactly look like a tub of shit. He's taller and yeah. So that looks like the first wave. That looks like the first wave. What's up, champ? Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. I'm back. Your boy's back for a little weigh-in stream. What's going on, man? How are you doing? How are you doing, Cage? You pumped for these fights, dude? You ready for the zombie and 50K Ige? They're going to be banging it out. I know that. Probably. But yeah, man. So we had our first wave. Nobody missed weight. Nobody really looked too bad. Chaos Williams looked incredibly fit. But other than that, not much to speak of as far as the weigh-ins go. But yeah, man, I couldn't stay away too long. I wanted to put my picks out there, do a little fight pick video, live weigh-in reaction. But yeah, everyone's looked pretty good so far. Okay, Procopio is up on the scales now. I don't have my normal setup, so this is all I got it muted, but I got the captions on, so I'm not quite as on it as I normally am. But Pimp Daddy Scale Tech is doing his thing. Procopio looks good. Tatty's popping. 126. So she makes the weight. She's smiling. She looks happy. That's going to be a good fight, man. Casey O'Neill and Procopio. I think is that the first fight on the whole fucking card? I think it is. It might be. Good. Judging in PFL was atrocious last night. Damn. Yeah, I saw that a couple people were streaming for PFL, but I did not watch it. I could not tell you a thing that happened. But, well, that's unfortunate, man. You definitely don't want, like, with a smaller organization like that, you definitely don't want controversy to mire it. You want those things to go smoothly, and they have enough hill battle. They don't need shit like that, so that sucks. But yeah, the judging is bad in UFC too. So it's like, what can you do? What can you do, man? That's crazy about this judges, man. Like, what I don't understand why it's so. They must just be fighting against these old, like, establishment things, because I know in UFC they're using a lot of old, like, boxing judges, and in Vegas, you always have to, like, account for a certain amount of old, like just establishment shit, like corruption, maybe some mob stuff. I don't know, man. It's just kind of the feeling with around the Vegas judges, the boxing judges and stuff. But just in general, man, they just seem like they don't. It seems pretty clear. Like, most people can, like, tell who won or lost a fight, but yet the judging is just so fucking off, man. Where, like, there'll be some fights where the dude just clearly won, but it'll be a split decision. Like, what the fuck? Or the robberies, man. It's just crazy. It's fucking crazy. Oh, Rory got robbed. Damn. Who did he fight? Who did he fight? Was he fighting who was it? T-Bow? Gleason T-Bow? Was that are people? I bet, dude. You know what? I bet people are doing. I bet people are saying this is justice for Khabib, because a lot of people think that T-Bow beat Khabib, so they think that this is like probably think the universe is writing itself with this or something. I'm sure people are making that fucking meme. But man, that sucks. That's unfortunate. T-Bow. Yep. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, man. So this like I said, this is a bit of a I don't have my like shit together as much as I normally do. The iPad is not fucking working, man. Got to get a new iPad, so I'm not able to use that. So I'm just looking at the junkie stream right now. I'll tell you what, I will go to. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll talk about that Casey at shuffle, the nerd shuffle. Here we go. All right, here we go. Looks like 50K Ige is approaching the scales. Anik got the mic in his hand. John Anik with the mic in his hand. Ige up on the scales. Quick walk to the scales. The caption just, you know how the caption's like off sometimes? The caption just said gay, Gay. Yeah, Ige on the scales. That was funny. Oh shit. Here we go. Got our first bit of controversy. Ige needs a little cover. Gage, man, thanks for stopping through, dude. Good to see you. Oh shit. Here we are. Yep. See if he's gonna make it. Pimp said the scales don't lie, dog. These scales don't lie to me, player. 146. He made it. Again, these captions are ridiculous. It said official weight, Dan Gay. It literally had gay twice. Like, man, ooh, homophobic captions or something. Dan Gay. So Danny Gay, 146. He makes the weight. That's half of the. I don't want the main event. Like I said, talking about shit being mired in controversy. You definitely don't want that to be. Things are affected by the scales. You don't want the main event to be that. I got a little B. Looks like maybe. Yep. Everyone's just standing around now. Nope. Shuffling. Little movement. Everyone's take your positions. Annex getting into position. Who we got? Ooh, Sungwoo Choi approaches the scale with the blonde hair. Approaches the scale. Can't tell what's going on. Got some more controversy here. Sungwoo Choi has to drop trowel. Let's see if he can make the weight here. All right, hands up. No DC shit. Here we go. Man, these fucking captions suck, dude. It looks like he made the weight. Looks like he made the weight. Yeah, Sungwoo Choi is taking on Juicy J, motherfucking Jin. You know, a lot of people had written off, but he's been on a bit of a tear. He's gotten 2 wins that a lot of people did not think he would get. He beat Sean Woodson and Nate Landwehr back to back. Kind of crazy. But we got Chito Vera on the scales. Well, that didn't take long. Chito makes the weight, 136. He looks happy, ready to go. He says, Booyakasha. Everything Irie. Straight like that, player. Up and down. Chito makes the weight. Diego Lima up next. So this has been a nice little fighters ready to weigh in. Diego Lima up on the scales looking fit. That didn't take long. 171 for Diego Lima. 171 and shredded. Ripped like Jesus Cristo. Looks like everyone's still in position, so we might have a couple more fighters coming up, but we'll see. We'll see. I know everyone in the chat is just waiting with bated breath. So I don't know what they're doing. Look, everyone's still kind of. Yep, the nerd shuffle. Here we go. Who dis? Who we got? Don't tease me now. All right, here's Anik's coming. Once you see Anik, you know you better see some fighters. All right. Who is this? Kanako Morata. Us. Stream froze. So I don't know what's happening. No, let's see. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Stream froze. Fuck me, right? Well, shit. Oh, yeah, damn. Let's try this again. Okay, got it back. I think we got it back. Froze again. All right, so yeah, looks like we're holding again. So the first fight that I'm going to talk about, I think it's the first fight on the card. I don't have the card right in front of me in order. I wanted to go in order, but I think this is the first fight on the card. If it's not, whatever. Up, up. Is this what I think it is? Nerd Shuffle. Yep, here we go. Who this? Who is this right here? We're about to find out. Here we go. Who is this? Oh shit. Looks like it might be the zombie. Oh yes. What the? You don't be holding up the zombie, dog. Chan Sung Jung on the scales. Bam. 146. Main event is official, boys. That's your main event. That's what's up. Yeah, I'll just told everyone that, ain't it? All right, so we got a little lull in activity. Like I said, the first fight I want to talk about is Lara Procopio and Casey O'Neill. This is actually a pretty good matchup. It's a really good test for Casey O'Neill, and it's also kind of a where are you right now fight for Lara Procopio. Um, it's a bit of it's definitely a step up in competition for Casey O'Neill. There's no question about that. I think that Casey O'Neill is a skilled fighter. I think that she she's definitely more aggressive than Lara Procopio. I would say her wrestling is probably a little bit better than Procopio's. But the jiu-jitsu, I'm going to give that to Lara. And the experiences with Lara, I think she's the better striker, too. I think Procopio is the better striker. And despite, Casey O'Neill training at Tiger Muay Thai, and which I think is a really good camp as far as like striking, and her dad's a pro kickboxer or whatever, but I think the Procopio is the better striker. And she's had more octagonics, like she's had more in cage experience developing her striking within the octagon. And I think that's gonna make the difference in this fight. I'm picking Lara Procopio. I'm actually gonna pick Lara Procopio probably by decision. I don't really think that I think that Casey O'Neill will be able to avoid getting submitted. And I don't the only like thing about Procopio is I think she will get taken down, but I think she will end up like reversing the position and ending up on top. So I could see her getting like a TKO by ground and pound maybe, but I'm going to go Procopio by decision. I think that look, Shannon Dobson is a good fighter. Laura Procopio is way better on the ground than Shannon Dobson. And while Shannon Dobson might be a little bit of a better boxer than Procopio, I think Procopio is going to do better on the feet than Shannon Dobson did against Casey O'Neill, because I think that she's going to be able to nullify the grappling somewhat. And if they do get into grappling exchanges, I see Procopio getting the better of it for the most part. So yeah, I'm going to go Procopio. I think it's going to be a good fight, though. I'm not like, I say I'm probably like 60-40, 65-35 for Lara, but I think she is the better overall fighter. I think it might be a little bit, it's not a massive jump up in competition, but I think it might be a little. I think Casey O'Neill is going to get exposed a little bit in this one, but we'll see. It's a good test for her. If she can pass this test and beat a legit black belt like Procopio, and show that she's the better grappler, and if she can improve her striking, and we'll see. But I like Lara in this one. I think Lara's the favorite. I think Lara's the favorite in this one. So I'm sure, a lot of people are seeing, I could be sounding like an idiot here, but I think Lara's the favorite. So I'm sure people see underdog value in Casey O'Neill. And I think she is a good prospect. I think she's going to end up being like a really good fighter. But I think Lara's the better fighter right now. Overall. I think she has a better overall skill set. Better striker, better jiu-jitsu. And she doesn't she's not one of those that'll just sit there and play in the guard for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Just sit there and lay on her back and play the guard game. I think she'll scramble to get back to her feet and reverse, and maybe even end up on top and get the better of it there. Let me see if I can pull this fight card here. Yeah, now this one, I don't think either of these guys have weighed in yet. Joaquim Silva and Rick Glenn. This is actually a pretty tough fight to pick, dude, because neither of these guys have fought in a while. Rick Glenn is definitely the more inactive overall. I think it's been like a few years since he's fought. In fact, let me see. He's not that old. He's only 32. But yeah, he hasn't fought in almost 3 years. He fought Kevin Aguilar at the end of 2018. So a lot of that inactivity for Rick Glenn. Kind of inconsistent too. Like, he's 3-3 in the UFC. He whooped up on Gavin Tucker, but he has a split over Philippe Nover and then a split over Dennis Bermudez. Losses to Dunham, Jury, and Aguilar. Like, those aren't terrible losses, but Kevin Aguilar, Miles Jury, and Evan Dunham aren't exactly world beaters. I mean, they're serviceable, journeyman type fighters, but like Joaquim Silva, he's another guy that's kind of inconsistent too, though, right? Like, he definitely has more power. I'd say he's a better striker. He's definitely more live for a knockout to me in this fight. I mean, Rick Glenn could get a knockout if he is able to survive the onslaught from Silva, because he does work at a really good clip and I think he has better cardio. But I don't know, man. He's tough too, but I still think Silva's way more live for a knockout. But if you look at Silva, it's kind of the same deal. Like, his wins really aren't anything to write home about. Jared Gordon's a decent win, but everybody knows Jared Gordon's a little chinny. Holbrook. Well, Nazareno, Malagary, split with him, split with Reza Madadi. Pichel is a decent loss, I guess. Like, Vince Pichel is tough, but he's not an amazing fighter. And Nasrat's is a pretty good prospect, but it's just kind of like he got smoked by Dober. Dober just got beat by like Riddell's a good fighter, but he's not. I don't know, man. Both of these guys, this is kind of a tough fight to pick because neither of these guys are really like incredible. They're both good, but as far as the matchup goes, like I said, I think Glenn will be more active. He'll land more. But I don't think he has like he doesn't have a knockout power like Nasrat. I mean, is he the grinder that Pichel is either? Like, I don't know, man. I think there's a really good chance that Rick Glenn could outpoint Joaquim Silva, but I'm going to take Joaquim Silva here. I think that even if he doesn't knock Rick Glenn out, I think he's going to land the more damaging shots. I think he's going to land on Rick Glenn enough to at least steal the rounds and might even put him away. So I don't know whether I'm going to pick him by knockout or decision yet, but I'm going to pick Joaquim Silva. Again, not incredibly confident. He's not an amazing fighter, but I like the power and the counter punching of Silva, and I think that will make the difference in this one. So, yeah, I'm going to take Joaquim Silva in this one. Going to take Silva here probably. I don't know, man. I think he could knock Glenn out in the first round, but it's been so long since Rick Glenn fought. Like, people say that ring rust isn't a real thing or like cage rust or whatever, but and it's not like a firm rule or anything. Like, I do think it varies from fighter to fighter, but generally, I think if you've been out for 3 years, like, unless you're a really, really fucking good fighter, it's going to take you a little bit to adjust. And I don't know if Silva's the guy you want to be doing that against. Like, Silva does fucking crack. And I haven't seen much from Glenn that tell, like, who has Rick Glenn fought that really like cracks like Silva? I mean, Gavin Tucker hits hard, but not like Silva does. You know, like Dennis Bermudez, not really. Like Aguilar doesn't hit that hard. So yeah, I think Silva's gonna get it done here. Not incredibly confident, another like 60-40, but yeah, I like Silva here. Now moving on up the card. Man, this is such a fucking heavyweight bum bash. Josh Parisian and Rocky Martinez. God, like, it's almost like a coin flip, dude. Like, Josh Parisian is not very good. He throws more volume. His ground game is a little better, I guess. Like, he's a better, like, overall fighter, I suppose. Neither one of them are the most durable. It's heavyweight, so I think either one of them could get knocked out. Parisian does leave himself open a lot. Like, he's not the most durable and doesn't have the best defense, but I think offensively, like, with the striking and the wrestling and like the groundwork, like, Rocky Martinez is not good on the ground. And like, I think if Josh Parisian gets him down, there's a good chance he could finish it by ground and pound. So I'm going to take Josh Parisian. Not another like 60-40 dude. Like, I'm not very confident in this. Is kind of like a heavyweight bum bash, but I guess I'm a little bit more confident in Parisian. Like, Martinez has had some good experience against, like, you know, he fought Jerome LeBanner, who's a good kickboxer, but, you know, he beat him on the ground. I don't think he's going to beat Parisian on the ground. Parisian's cardio is really bad. So there is a chance that if he gasses out, Martinez could get it done. But I actually, man, I think I might actually take Josh Parisian by second round TKO. Like with ground and pound, I think the first round is a sloppy mess. He might even like blow his wad in the first round, but I think in the second round he'll get the takedown and Martinez won't be able to get up, and he'll kind of just like it'll just be like a sloppy like ground and pound finish. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Parisian there. Another one where it's like neither one of them are very good, kind of a coin flip. Give me Parisian. But yeah, man, I love that there's fights every weekend, dude. I know that this isn't the best fight card, but I'm telling you, man, there's good fights on just about every UFC card. Is it like all throughout the card? Is it like up and down the prelims and the main? Like hell, fucking no. But there's at least a couple decent fights where I'm excited enough to like, dude. I said I was gonna take a break for like 3 weeks, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't stay away. I'm excited for the main event. I'm excited for. I think that Bruno Silva and Wellington Turman is going to be exciting, potentially. So yeah, there's some decent fights on this card, man. Let's see. All right, who we got next? Yeah, a little break in the weigh-ins. No one is up right now. The first wave has gone through. Nobody missed weight. Had a couple close calls. Dan Ige and Sungwoo Choi needed to strip down, get butt naked, but they both made weight. So the next fight on this card, I didn't see this dude weigh in, but I'm pretty sure he made weight. Matthew Simmelsberger versus Chaos Williams. Man, this is one that I really struggle with. It's another close matchup. Both of these guys have decent wrestling. I think Simmelsberger is probably a little bit better of a wrestler. Chaos Williams definitely has more power. This is a tough one because I do have a lot of bias towards Simmelsberger. He's the Maryland boy. He's kind of like the hometown fighter. I really want to fucking pick Simmelsberger here, but I'm going to go with Kalen Williams. I'm going to go with Chaos Williams. I think, sadly, I'm taking Chaos Williams by knockout. I think he's gonna chin our boy Simmelsberger, probably in the first round. And it's sad to say, I hope that doesn't happen. I will be rooting for Matthew Simmelsberger. I'll definitely be happy to eat crow here. I hope that he proves me wrong and can weather the chaos, weather the storm. But things will be too much chaos, man. I think he's gonna sleep him, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm picking Chaos Williams by first round KO. I hope I'm wrong. Moving on up. Kaneko Murata and Verna Janjidova. Another fucking tough matchup, dude. Verna has more experience, way more experience. She has better jiu-jitsu. She's super fucking dangerous, even off her back. She is the better overall fighter, I feel. Kaneko Murata, I think they both have a judo background. Kaneko Murata has been doing judo since she was like 3 years old. I think her grandfather has like a judo dojo. And she's also a fucking beast wrestler. So this is going to really be like an interesting grappler matchup. Kanako Murata definitely puts herself in some sketchy positions. And if she does that against Verna, she will probably get submitted. And then there's also a good chance that if she does not get submitted, that she will spend most of the fight on top of Verna Jandiroba. And dude, Kanako, like, she has some nasty ground and pound, dude. So if Verna does play the jiu-jitsu game too much and is just on her back looking for submissions and doesn't get them, she could end up getting the shit beaten out of her by Kanako on top. So it's going to be dangerous for either fighter in the grappling, I think. Like it's going to be prickly, man, when it gets on the ground in this one. So it's tough, man. I went back and forth. I had to do some tape study, but after doing the tape study and after some careful consideration, I almost switched my pick, but I'm going with my first instinct, and my first instinct is Kanako Murata. I think that Kanako Murata is going to make a statement here. I think she is going to out grapple Verna. I think she's going to do damage on top. I think she's going to win the rounds, possibly get a TKO, GMP stoppage. But I'm going to go with the wrestling and the overall grappling of Kanako. And actually, dude, she's not that bad on the feet. She's not great. She's limited, but she throws decent like overhands and hooks. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kanako. I might end up eating crow here. Verna is really good. Like Kanako does put herself in some sketchy positions, and she could end up getting submitted against a black belt like Verna. But I'm gonna say Kanako is able to keep herself safe enough to not get submitted and to do damage on top and to win with control time and overall damage. So I'm going to go with Kanako. I don't think Verna's going to be able to stop the takedowns of Murata. And yeah, but looks like we got another fighter approaching the scales. Let's see who it is. Man. All right. All right, Alexei Oleinik. Giving everybody pounds. Fully clothed on the scale. With a sly smirk. $228 for Alexei Oleinik. Coming in light. $228. What is his? Was the boa constrictor? Is that his fucking nickname? Millie Mills. What it is, dude? How are you doing, my friend? Sa, dude. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, just doing a little surprise weigh-in stream here. I was gonna stay away for a little bit longer, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't fucking do it. I'm pumped for these fights, though, man. Nobody's missed weight so far. Like I said, Alexei just hit the scales fully clothed. Was not worried whatsoever. But yeah, him and Spivak, Zombie and Ige, and I think is Cheeto and Davey Grant the co-main. So yeah, I think all those are official. But yeah, safe travels to you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope it's a good Friday. As I knock the fucking remote off the ledge, but yeah, man. Who you like this week? Oh, Mills dipped out. Fuck. He says he likes O'Neill's an underdog and Simmelsberger. Man, I really however the fuck you spell Simmelsberger. Yeah, he I thought about taking him, man. I'm gonna go Chaos. Like Simmelsberger to me is the better wrestler, so I think he could out grapple Chaos, but I think Chaos is gonna knock him out, unfortunately. But I hope I'm wrong, man. I hope I'm wrong. He's the Maryland homie, so I hope he gets it done. But yeah, I think unfortunately Chaos is gonna get it done. But yeah, good luck, man. Good luck with your plays. I thought about taking O'Neal too, but I'm on Procopio. I'm on the experience and the striking of Procopio. But those are good, man. Those are both good close fights. Like I think this card is not going to be as bad as some people think it's going to be. I think the card is going to be a little bit better than some people think. Entertainment value wise, there's not a lot of name value. I'll definitely admit that. There's not. I mean, for casual fans, like they're just going to skip right over this motherfucker. But if you're a hardcore fan, if you're a handicapper, there's definitely some plays to be had. Some nice. I was looking at the lines a little bit. It does look like if you're a gambling man, there's some nice lines. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I love that there's fights every weekend, dude. So yeah, another little break here. I guess I will move on up the card. But yeah, I'll leave that up there. So Mills likes yeah, shout out to Millie Mills, MMA Locker Room. You can find him on YouTube. You can also find him over at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to the boys over at Pub Sports. Yeah, so I think I don't know if Mills is still in chat or not. I will definitely be there for the fight companion. I will probably be there for Talking Hands if y'all are gonna do that tonight as well. But yeah, shout out to them. Pub Sports, shout out to Mills. Yeah, those are tough fights, man. I look if O'Neal shows up and puts a whooping on Procopio, it will definitely open my eyes. Like it was a good win over Dobson. I expected her to beat Dobson like that. So if she does it to a grappler like Laura and someone that can strike a little bit too, yeah, I'll definitely have my eye on O'Neal even more. But yeah, so that was a tough one in Simmelsberger, man. I don't like picking against him. I hope I'm wrong. Looks like John Morgan is now entered the MMA Junkie chat. So this is a good time to continue talking about these fights. Appreciate you, Mills. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is a spur of the moment stream. I don't have Twitter anymore. I'm probably never fucking go back to Twitter. So yeah, it's a little bit harder to get the word out. YouTube definitely doesn't help you with that. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping through, man. Yeah, let everybody know I'm doing a little stream here. People want to stop through, holler at me, talk some shit. I will be here for a few hours. See what's going on with these. I'm gonna watch the weigh-ins and stare downs, and just give my picks if nothing else. But yeah, Mills, thanks for stopping through, dude. Have a good Friday, and good luck, man. I'm sure I'll see you in the Pub Sports chats, but have a good one, dude. And definitely thank you for hitting the like button. So who we got next? I just had to take a break. I had to take a break from Twitter, dude. Probably a permanent break from Twitter. It's just a nightmare, man. And I can't stay off of it for first things first. Like I was addicted to it, and it's just too fucking toxic for me, man. I'm like I gravitate towards that shit too much, and I just can't. I just had to cut it off. There was a bunch of bullshit going on, and YouTube is like, I like YouTube because you can kind of like the drama and stuff and dumb shit is kind of like dependent on people streaming. You know what I mean? Like if there's no streams going on, like there's no, like people can't troll, you know what I mean? But Twitter is just like this ongoing 24/7 shit talking. Like I feel like, and I just couldn't stay away from it, and I couldn't avoid getting caught up in all the bullshit. So a lot of it I did to myself, but yeah, it was one of those just like, nah, had to cold turkey that motherfucker. Just like, nope, You're done. Cut off. You cut off. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever going back to Twitter, but I will have to figure out some kind of way to get the word out for if I'm going to keep doing streams. I'm definitely not going to be streaming as much as I used to. I might go back to doing these stream. I like doing these streams here, these weigh-in reaction streams. So I might go back to that. But yeah, taking a break from streaming as much and just fucking had to leave Twitter behind. But yep. Yeah, dude, it's just I got addicted to it. I got addicted to Twitter, and I just couldn't avoid the dumb shit that came along with it. So I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna get rid of it altogether. Just nip that thing in the bud. So I did it. But yeah, man. Okay, what's next on this fight card? Yeah, I like Conoco. This is another one, man. I'm like, I've been so fucking back and forth on this one. Alexa Kamer and Nikolai. Nikolai, is it Negumurno? I don't know, man. However you fucking pronounce that shit. That Romanian dude, Nikolai. I just call him Nikolai. So, Nikolai and Alexa Kamer. What the fuck is that noise? My brother-in-law's house, man. There's a fucking. Hold on, what is this here? Oh, is this a replay? Yeah, this is the replay of Dan Ige. So Dan Ige needed to strip down butt naked, but he did make the weight. As did Sung Woo Choi. So that was interesting, but he did make weight. He did make the weight. So where were we? So yeah, Alexa Kamer, and Nikolai. Nikolai's been out for a while. Alexa Kamer is not really. No, not really. Is not an Amazon. Oh my god, it's the fucking Jesus Christ! I'm about to literally. Okay, I gotta stop saying the first name because literally that fucking godforsaken bitch. ALE, you know who I'm talking about. That fucking machine thinks I'm talking to it, which I'm not. So Kamer versus Nikolai. I'm gonna just fucking say Kamer versus Nikolai. Jesus Christ, the fucking technology. So Kamer versus Nikolai. That's what that fucking sound was. I can't believe it. Kamer versus Nikolai. Kamer is known for being Stipe's sparring partner, and he was really disappointing against William Knight. Like, really disappointing. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like he should win. I feel like Kamer should win. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling Nikolai in this one. Fuck it. I'm going with Nikolai. I think Nikolai's going to out-grapple him. I think he's a better grappler. I think he's going to out-grapple Alexa Kamer. I think he's just going to get it done. Not confident in that. That's like a 55-45. Good Lord. Roque Martinez is a tub. Bro, what? You're not a heavyweight, dude. You're not a fucking heavyweight. You're a light heavyweight that is not disciplined with your diet and your nah. 249, 250 for a dude that's like, how is he, like 5'10" or something? Nah, man. Like, yeah, Roque Martinez looks terrible. He's smiling and shit, but nah, man. So I went through that one already. I am taking Josh Parisian. You know, he ain't nothing to write home about, but I think he's gonna take Roki down and just get the GMP TKO. I'm going Parisian by second round TKO. I don't think I'm not gonna say like Roki like doesn't belong in the UFC at all, but I just don't think he's a heavyweight, dude. I think he needs to be a light heavyweight. I think he needs to like fucking be more disciplined with his strength and conditioning and his diet and get down to 205. But, you know, who the fuck am I? Somebody with 0 people in their fucking live stream. So yeah. But still, like he does not look like a UFC heavyweight. He looks like a fucking tub. So yeah, UFC heavyweight. No, I was playing. But nah, man. Nah, dude, I can't go with Roki in that one. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I mean, Parisian isn't really that good. Maybe he knocks out Parisian. Parisian's kind of chinny and like leaves himself open a lot, but dude, I think he's just going to overwhelm Roki, punch his way into the clinch, take him down, and smash this, crash this. Satek Parisian. So, next fight on the card. That's the prelims. Now, welterweight. Diego Lima and Matt Brown. There's an outside chance Diego Lima could get knocked out in the first round, but I think the more likely scenario is that Matt Brown is going to get knocked out in the first round. That is who I'm picking. I'm picking Diego Lima to knock out Matt Brown in round number 1. I think Matt Brown is done. I think he's known for being super fucking tough, and his chin is just kind of cracked now, and he still fights the same. Yeah, I think Diego Lima is going to knock him out in the first round. What's up, Sam? PFL was fighting under a smart cage yesterday. So yeah, I heard about that. Cage My IQ said something about that. So what was he said the judging was terrible. He said there was some controversy around that. I did not get to see the PFL card, but I heard that Rory was robbed. But what's up, Sam? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, there's a little break in the action right now. Nobody's missed weight. A couple people needed to get butt naked, but they did it and made the weight, so nothing to talk about there really. But I was just going through these fight cards. I don't think that Matt Brown is just able to take a kick or a punch or a knee or elbow. I think that when Diego Lima lands clean on him, I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go down. Think he's going to go down. And I mean, dude, I could be wrong. Matt Brown could come out, turn back the clock, smoke Diego Lima. Diego Lima is not the most durable, but just from what I've seen from Matt Brown lately, he just can't take a punch anymore, dude. And I think Lima still, Lima's not like a spring chicken, but I think when he cracks him, he's going to go down. I think it's going to be a first round knockout for Lima. So that is what we say. Where are we? Yeah, now Wellington Turman and Bruno Silva. God, there are so many fights on this card that were tough to pick, man. Kamer and Nikolai was a tough pick. Murata and Verna's a tough pick. Williams and Simmelsberger. O'Neal and Procopio. All those I struggled with, dude. But Turman and Silva's another one because of Silva's inactivity and that last fight with Turman when he got starched by Andrew Sanchez, who's not like Mr. Sanchez does have kind of like more power than he gets credit for, but he's not Mr. Knockout Puncher. That's Wellington's only knockout loss. Silva can crack, but a lot of people are taking Silva, and like I was watching the tape on him. He's kind of slow, dude. Like he definitely has power, but his strikes are kind of slow from what I've seen. I'm actually going to take Wellington Turman here, dude. Silva gets submitted a lot, and I think that Wellington Turman is going to take his ass down and fucking sub him. I'm going Wellington Turman by submission. I think Wellington Turman is going to submit Bruno Silva. I'm not very confident in this. Wellington Turman getting slumped in the first round will not surprise me one fucking bit. That's a good chance that could happen. Like, Bruno Silva does hit hard, but I don't think that Turman is going to go down on the first punch from Silva. Silva is not, like I said, from what I've seen, he's not very fast. Like, he's powerful, but he's kind of a lug. And I think that Turman is going to be able to hang on the feet enough to trick Silva into overcommitting on a strike, getting the takedown, and then I think he's just going to fucking submit his ass. I don't know if it'll be in the first round, but Silva is not good on the ground, and Turman is good. So I'm going to take Turman here. I'm going to take Turman. I don't like the inactivity from Silva. I don't like the fact that he didn't look that great on the scales either. Like, he looked like a guy that is no longer on PEDs. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But who knows? Could be wrong. He could go out there and starch Wellington, and I'll be looking all stupid. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go Turman though. Definitely not a confident pick. Silva does have a lot of knockout power and could definitely knock out Wellington Turman, who does not have very good defense. Like, he just sits there and gets cracked. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say he weathers the storm. I'm gonna say takes Silva down and just fucking chokes him. So yeah, where are we? Sungwoo Choi and Juicy J Erosa. Now, Sungwoo Choi is someone that had to strip down and get butt naked to make weight, but he did make weight. We have not seen Julian Erosa on the scale. Julian Erosa is someone that has, how should we say, he's never been the most reliable on the scales. He's a pretty big featherweight. He could miss weight. There's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah, there is a chance. But regardless of that fact, shout out to my dude, irregardless of the fact, I think that people think that Julian Erosa is back. I don't think so. I think he's getting knocked the fuck out by Sungwoo Choi in the first round, actually. Dude, look. And this is another one. I could be looking stupid. I've been fading this dude, and he's been making me look stupid. Julian Erosa has been feeding me crow left, right, and center. But I think the other shoe is about to drop, or the other foot is about to drop, or whatever the fuck that expression is. People, y'all must have forgot. This is fucking Juicy J. Sungwoo Choi is a good striker, dude. He doesn't have a lot of knockouts, but he does have a good bit of pop behind his punches. And Julian Erosa is not known for being able to take a punch very well. I think this is going to be another first round knockout. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, and I feel like when I say that a lot, I'm wrong. So there's a good chance I could be wrong, but I know that at least one of these is going to be right. I know that at least one of these dudes is getting knocked out in the first round that I've said. And there's a good chance it's going to be this one. Julian Erosa got hurt in the first round against Sean Woodson. Julian Erosa got hurt in the first round against Nate Landwehr. Julian Erosa gets hurt a lot. He gets dropped a lot. He's been knocked out a lot. I think he's getting knocked out again here. I think he's been knocked out again. I think Juicy J's going to come out. He's going to be feeling himself. He's going to do the same. Like, he says he's taking Sungwoo Choi seriously, but Julian Erosa, he fights the same way every time. He's a super aggressive volume striker, and he fights with his hands down. And I think Sungwoo Choi is good at that counter 1-2. He sits back, measures, pumps out the jab, pumps out kind of like a half-ass jab for the rangefinder to draw out the counter, and then he kind of like hops back into his stance. When the dude starts to overcommit, he fucking sits down on the 1-2, and I think that's how he's gonna knock out Erosa. I think he's gonna be feinting on like light on the front foot, feinting, pump that jab, and then when Erosa starts to come in, he's gonna sit down and drop the 1-2. He's gonna knock him out. That's what I see. I see a clean 1-2 starching Julian Erosa, in the first round. That's what I think. That's what I think. So, yeah. Yeah. That's what I think. Chito Vera and Davy Grant. I don't know if this is going to be a first round knockout, but Davy Grant is not fucking winning this fight. I don't know if he's going to get starched by Chito, but he's getting beaten some way, somehow by Marlon Vera. Davy Grant is not beating Marlon Vera. I know that he beat him like 5 years ago. It was like Chito's like second or third fight in the UFC, but Chito Vera is a much better fighter. He's a better fighter than he was 2 years ago. He's definitely a better fighter than he was 5 years ago. Davy Grant is another guy like Juicy J. Rosa that has been found his his fucking second wind. He's beat a couple low-level prospect type fighters. Like, dude, who do you knock out? Martin Day. Come on, man. I mean, Jonathan Martinez. Yeah, Jonathan Martinez was a good prospect. Davy Grant's another guy. He's coming back in these fights where he's getting like dropped and almost put away. Chito Vera is not like a devastating knockout puncher. He's not known for his punching power. So I don't know if he's going to knock out Davy Grant. But tell you what, Chito does have really fucking good knees, really nasty low kicks. Davy Grant is just not going to make it. He's not going to beat Chito Vera. It's a cool story. He's an older family man that a lot of people counted out, including myself. He's been feeding me crow. Everyone's been saying, oh, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. And to be fair, like, he's almost got knocked the fuck out in the last couple fights. I'm not saying he's going to get knocked the fuck out here, but I don't think he's beating Marlon Vera. I think this is going to be, at the very least, a dominant Chito Vera decision. Like, I think he's going to win every fucking round. Davy Grant, like, Chito is very durable. He's not Martin Day. He's not fucking Jonathan Martinez. This is fucking Marlon Chito Vera. And in 2021, Davy Grant does not beat him. Not happening. I got Chito Vera all fucking day. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick him by TKO or decision. Probably just by decision. I'll probably say that's like, Chito's not known for winning decisions, but he's not losing a decision against Davy Grant. Like, Davy Grant is getting like beaten up in all these fights and just like finds the Hail Mary KO. I think that's his luck is running out here. Like, he's not finding that here against Chito. Chito's too tough, and Chito is going to be feeding him a steady diet of low kicks. And also, like, Chito's boxing has gotten a little bit better too with Perillo. So, don't be surprised if Davy Grant gets knocked out, But yeah, I got Chito all day, man. He's not losing to fucking Davy Grant in 2021. Not happening. Not fucking happening. Jackie boy, what's up, Jack? Jack, I don't hate you for that. I understand. I understand. Yeah, Jack, I had to do a little surprise stream. I couldn't stay away for too long, man. I couldn't stay away for too long. I'm pumped for these fights, though, dude. Everybody hating on this fight card. I don't think it's really that bad. For a fight night, dude. Come on, it's not that bad. Definitely been worse fight nights. Says Davy's got his number. He says, or not like the volume. I think he lacked that big strike. These smart cage sensors love scoring. Interesting. I think he lacked that big strike. Okay, I got you. So it was scoring. Okay, I see. One of those cards that doesn't look the best on paper, but dude, they are, man. Jack, I struggled with these picks, dude. There were like 5 or 6 fights that I couldn't make up my mind until last night. I was watching tape, and that's kind of why I did the stream. I was like, I really have not been missing Twitter at all, but like, I've been missing talking about the fights. So I had to do the stream because I've been thinking about it. I've been taping it. And yeah, so nobody's missed weight so far. A couple people were close. Ige and Choi needed the cover, but Yeah, dude. I think Davy Grant and Juicy J's luck's about to run out. I think it's gonna. I think the other foot's about to drop, or the shoe's about to drop on the foot, or the foot's about to drop on the leg, or whatever the fuck that shit. I don't know what that fucking shit is, but that shit's about to happen. Where are we on the fight card though? Jack's gonna go gut instinct on almost everything. There's a few toss-ups, but waiting for the weigh-ins. Who weighed in first? What's up? Says I ain't dead, fuckers. Oh, I'm still alive. What's going on, Chris? How are you? Um, dude, you're looking at it, man. I couldn't stay away. I had to fucking. I miss talking about the fights. That's the one thing that, like, I don't miss the drama, the Twitter drama, but I did miss being able to talk about the upcoming fights. And I'm pumped about these. I love doing these weigh-in streams. So yeah, I've been liking the break, but I couldn't completely just stay away from this shit. I'm excited about these fights. So I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all having a good Friday. Hope y'all have a good weekend. And yeah, boys, getting pumped up for these janks. Getting real pumped up for these things. Where are we on the fight card? I think we're up to the co-main event. Or getting close to the co-main event. They're tough picks. They're really fucking tough picks. O'Neal and Procopio, Williams and Simmelsberger, Silva and Turman. What was the other one I really struggled with? There's another one that I just couldn't make up my fucking mind. Grant and Narosa coming into their third fight as a dog in a row. It's gonna be 3 times consecutive. They're gonna cash. Let's go. Hey, it's been easy money, man. Like, they've been feeding everybody crow. No, dude, like, the vast majority of the human population, of the betting human population, is like not been on Davy Grant and Narosa. And the people that have just been like laughing all the way to the fucking bank, dude. I know Erosa was a huge underdog against Sean Woodson. I know that. I don't think it was quite as big against Landwehr, but I know he was a big underdog against Woodson. I know I think Grant was a pretty big underdog against Martinez too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's hard ones, man. Tough picks. Some's pumped. I'm pumped for these fights, dude. Like Jack was saying, name value wise and like on paper, it doesn't look like super awesome, but they're gonna be tough, tight matchups. Like, oh, Murata and Verna, dude. That's another one. Which just, I don't know. Going Conoco. I'm taking the wrestler. I'm taking the judoka wrestler over the judoka jiu-jitsu. We'll see what happens, man. If she doesn't get subbed, I think she's gonna smash Verna from the top position. But that's a tough one, man. She leaves her arm out. If she leaves that arm out there, Verna could snatch it. But I'm counting on Conoco to power through that jank and get it done. But that's a tough pick, man. I know there's a bunch of people on Verna. Bunch of people. But I like Conoco as an underdog there. I like Murata as an underdog there. I'll tell you what, Simmelsberger is a guy that I really, really, really wanted to pick, dude. He's the Maryland homie. He's the fucking hometown dude. I want to eat crow here. I've got a bad feeling he's going to get knocked out by Chaos, but I really wanted to pick him. He's the better wrestler, dude. I think he could get it done with the wrestling. But I'm gonna go with Chaos. I pick Chaos Williams, but I feel guilty about it, and I hope I eat crow. I'll tell you that. Hey, buddy. What's up, Jay? What's up, dude? Yeah, man. I couldn't stay away for too long, man. Surprise, surprise, Mehfks. Surprise, surprise. Good to see y'all, though, man. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing good on this Friday. Great to see y'all in the chat. Great to be streaming again, man. Like I said, took a break. I'm gonna continue to dial it back, but I might start doing these weigh-in streams weekly. About to lose on a soccer bet. Nice. Is it Champions League? Is it UK, or is it European play? I I'm a semi-casual football fan. I played football, soccer a lot when I was younger. I started on my junior high team, but I played soccer a lot when I was younger. I'm a casual like spectator. You know what I mean? Like I don't follow the trades and all the teams and stuff that closely, but I am a Bayern Munich fan. I do support the German national team and the United States national team, but the U.S. national team kind of sucks. They're not to be taken seriously. Now the German national team, they are definitely a serious threat every 4 years, so I do pay attention to them and the somewhat and the Bayern Munich as well. So yeah, like I don't know what's going to happen with Lewandowski. I think he's the best striker in the world, but I don't know that. I know that people were talking about they were talking about trading him maybe, and some places he could end up. I think like Real Madrid was talking about him or something. I don't know, but you here for a long time or a good time? Probably, I'm here for a semi long time and a good time. I'm always here for a good time. Oh, let me make that clear. I'm always here for a good time. Um, I'm done. I'm done with Twitter. I couldn't do Twitter, Jay. But yeah, I'm not done on YouTube. Clearly. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely what's drop your YouTube channel in the chat. Drop your YouTube how people let the people know how they can follow that and listen to that. Euros got Croatia and England doubled up. Nice. It's it seems like a frustrating sport to bet on. I know Marlon does. Shout out to Marlon Z. I know he does really good with the soccer betting. I think he's pretty good with that shit. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I only really pay attention to World Cup play. If it's not a World Cup, I don't really give a fuck. So yeah. Interesting matchup because of Chaos and Simmonsberg both have knockouts off timing their opponent's leg kicks. Indeed, like they both have knockout power. I guess it's just like Chaos has been knocking out like Alex Morono and uh, Abdul Razak, and like Simmonsberger knocked out Jason Witt. So it's kind of like it's not really the same level, but Simmonsberger is stylistic. Like it's not always just who they've beaten. I put a lot of stock in that, but it's not all because you can really only fight who's been put in front of you to a certain extent. So, like, yeah, Williams has had a few more opportunities than Simmelsberger. He's been in the UFC a little bit longer. So, of course, he would have fought a little bit better. But even right off the bat, like, he was giving Alex Morono off the bat, I think, and just fucking smoked him. So, like, yeah, like, I feel like Williams overall is, like, the more dangerous striker. Like, Michel Pereira, dude, say what you want about Michel Pereira. He's a tricky, slippery ass motherfucker. He is very tricky to deal with. He is lulls you into thinking that he's a joke and then boom, cracks you. Like Michel Pereira is fucking dangerous, very dangerous, and very tricky, very unorthodox. He's a handful. Simmelsberger, I don't think is going to present that kind. I think Simmelsberger is going to be a bit more of a conventional, like there's still like legit threats. Like he does have power. He does have a nice overhand that he times well. Like I said, off low kicks, and he can time it well off of faking the takedown shot. But I like Williams. I think he's gonna be faster. I think he's gonna be quicker to the punch. I think he's gonna beat Simmelsberger to the punch in the exchanges, and I think he's gonna put him down with one of them. But yeah, man, that's awesome. Jay, that's awesome about your podcast, dude. I will definitely be looking forward to that. I will tune into that. I'll be there, man. So just let everybody know, if you're still in the chat, how they can find that on YouTube. But yeah, that was a tough one, dude. Semelsberger and Williams is a tough one. I really fucking struggle with that. I struggle with O'Neal and Procopio too until I taped it, and then I'm on Laura though. I think Laura's gonna get done. I think it's a little too much for Casey. She's not gonna like. Shanna Dawson had nothing for Procopio on the ground. Like, Laura's way more dangerous. She's not just gonna lay there. She's active off her back. She's gonna sweep her. I think she's gonna end up on top. I think she's a better striker than O'Neal too. So I think Casey's gonna take a slight stumble here, but I still think she has a lot of potential. Like, and I could be wrong. Like, she could step up here, and because I do think she's a better wrestler. But I don't think her jiu-jitsu is on the level of Laura's, and I think that she's gonna kind of get caught off guard by it. Honestly, popping in for a bit. Hey, I appreciate it, Jay. Whether you're back for long, hey, I appreciate you. Same with you, bro. Same with you, brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, thank you for stopping through. Whether for a long time or a good time, it is always good to see you in the chat, my man. Hope you're well. Hope everything is good in Oregon, and hope you have a good weekend, dude. Have yourself a good weekend. Enjoy these fights. Yes, tough picks, man. Fucking tough picks. And I think they're gonna end up being some very entertaining fights. Like, I think I don't know whether it's they kind of like know that the fighters themselves kind of know people are going to be sleeping on it. So like, okay, yeah, you think this is going to be like a fucking sorry, and it just seems like that. Like, the ones that people think are going to be sorry, like, they end up fucking like putting on for the fans, man. So I hope that's the case here. Williams, Murata, Ige parlayed. Nice. Hey, Jackie boy, let's fucking go with Kaneko, dog. I like Kaneko. I think she's gonna get it done with the wrestling, man. I think she's gonna kind of smash Verna on the ground, honestly. Like, I was looking at that now again, like, she fought Marcos is not gonna present nearly the threat that Verna is. But I think that Kaneko is not gonna just let Verna sub her either. I think that she is gonna be more aware of that threat. I think that she's not going to be as reckless. I think she's going to be more calculated with her wrestling. And I still think she's going to smash, dude. Kaneko has like some nasty elbows and punches too, man. Like, there was a couple times where I thought they were going to stop that fucking Marcos fight because she was just getting the piss beaten out of her. But yeah, dude, I like Murata. I like Chaos Williams. So where are we? We haven't talked much about the Spivak and Oleinik fight, but I want to talk about that right now. Jackie Boy says also Procopio, Grant, Ige parlayed. Nice. I'm definitely on Lara. I'm definitely not on Davey Grant, and I will talk about Dan Ige here in a second. But best of luck to you, Jackie Boy. I hope you cash them parlays and are able to have a nice little celebration. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do right now. I am going to go back upstairs so I can smoke weed, and I need some water. I think my water's upstairs too. So I'm gonna go back up there, continue to talk about these fights, and just chill out, man, and enjoy this Friday. The weigh-ins are still going on, and yeah, we'll get hyped for this jank. Shout out to all the people that stopped through though today. Had the rain dance champion, the forever champ, Cage My IQ, had some solution come through here. Jackie Boy had bipolar, nobody come through here. Shout out to y'all, man. Millie Mills. So yeah, it's been a good stream so far. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put on mute real quick. The old lady is working. Saw, dude. No, it says Chaos Williams line way off. No idea why Semi the Jedi getting money coming in on him. Yeah, I had to go with Chaos, dude. But what's up, Noah? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a good Friday. Had to. I couldn't stay away, man. I can only stay away, but so long, but for so long. However you would say that in a world. But yeah, I had to go with Chaos, dude. I like Simmelsberger's the Maryland homie, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, man. I think Chaos is gonna knock him out, unfortunately. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, Noah, what do you like this weekend, man? What kind of plays are you thinking about? Let me know in the chat. Sorry, boys, I had to go on mute. She got music playing in there. I don't want to get the old copyright strike on my return stream. But um yeah, man. I think okay, hold on, what we got here? Got a bunch of nerds shuffling around. Might have a fighter approaching. Maybe not. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. What the fuck? Where did my shit go? Man, I'm all out of sorts today, boys. It's all good though. Where were we? Yeah, Spivak and Olenek. Now, this fight card, I've been fading the guys that I've known traditionally to be guys to fade, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but um Davy Grant has traditionally been kind of a fade. Um Julian Arosa traditionally has been kind of a fade. And lately Olenek has been kind of a fade. Now, this is a tricky one because Spivak is not on the same level as he's not the same kind of a powerful striker as the guys that have been knocking out Olenek, like Dawkins or like Walt Harris. Like, he doesn't crack like those guys. But what Spivak does have is grappling. he has better grappling than Walt Harris. He has like Chris Dawkins has good jiu-jitsu, but he's a better wrestler. He's stronger. He's only 26. Like, if this was 5 years ago, I would probably pick Alexei Oleinik. Like, if this was like a 39-year-old Alexei Oleinik, but I don't think that. I just think it's at the point now where he doesn't have to be those guys to hurt Oleinik. I don't think that Oleinik can really take a punch very well anymore, to be honest with you. And I think that this is a sketchy fight. I don't hate anybody for taking Alexei Oleinik here, but I'm going to go with Sergey Spivak. I think that Sergey Spivak is probably going to stop Oleinik with ground and pound. Is how I see it. Like Oleinik, look, Spivak is outweighing him. He's younger. He's gonna be faster, I imagine. Good, googly moogly Lorosenko. Goodness gracious sakes amacious. Anyway, Lord of mercy. So it's just I don't remember what I was saying, boys. She knows exactly what she's doing. She don't know what she's. Yeah, she does. She knows exactly what she's doing. Damn it. Yeah. What was I talking about? Was it? Man, she is fucking fine. Sergey, yeah, I'm gonna go with Spivak. I don't think that. Look, could Oleinik sub him? Yeah. It's not going to happen, though. I don't think it's going to happen. I think more likely Oleinik's going to gas out, and Spivak's going to end up on top and just ground and pound him. I think he's just going to ground and pound TKO him. I don't think he has to be Walt Harris or Dawkins or Overeem, or I don't think he has to be any of those guys to stop Oleinik at this point. Maybe he would have. God damn. She knew what she was doing wearing that fucking skirt, dude. God damn it, boys. She's quite a filly. Yeah, he's gonna gas out, dude. Like Spivak is not a world beater, but he's got that enough grappling cardio to survive some sneaky attempts from Oleinik, and just he knows how to keep top pressure. He's good at that. Like against an old guy that's like weighs less than him, he's just gonna fucking control him and smash. I'm probably gonna go second or third round TKO for Sergey Spivak, but Lorosenko is just a saucy fucking minx, man. But yeah, man, she's everybody's fucking fantasy though, dude. She's a fucking, as far as spank banks go, she is the fucking village bicycle, boys. Like, yeah, every fucking hardcore, like straight male MMA fan has probably fucking yanked it to Laura at least once, and you're fucking lying if you say otherwise. But yeah, yeah, she is fucking on it today. Sitting there talking to Anik, you know. Anik, dude, Anik's sneaker game is strong. I know that's nothing new, like, but he does have some fucking, like, I am super jealous of those fucking Air Maxes, dude. Those janks are tight, man. And I used to be a bit of an Air Max head. Like, I've never was like a sneaker head per se, but I loved Air Maxes, and I always like to have a good pair of them, but not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. Yeah. But yeah, I like Spivak here. You know, I think like I said, I think if it was 5 years ago, Father Time is undefeated, boys. He's undefeated. At some point for every fighter, you hit the edge of the cliff. I've seen it. You just like a lot of people think Dawkins is trash. I don't think Dawkins is trash. I think he's like a decent like heavyweight prospect, but he's not like there's a couple other guys I would consider a future champ before him, and he just toasted Oleinik. Like I don't think Spivak's strike boxing is as crisp as Dawkins. I don't think he hits as hard as Dawkins, but that's a 240-pound dude that is good at grappling. You know, he's like Oleinik striking is terrible. Spivak, I don't think he's going to get sparked by Oleinik. I don't think he's going to get subbed by Oleinik. I think he's too strong of a grappler. Like I think he's just going to kind of have his way, end up on top, and just smash him. Like I think it's going to be like I said, second or third round TKO for Alexei Oleinik. First round TKO for Lorosenko. Victory over 2 cents. I can't concentrate. God damn it. Here we go. Final parlay. Procopio decision, Murata decision, Grant decision, Ige decision. Jack, you know that Grant is gonna fucking fuck all your parlays, right? Like these are actually like maybe Ige too, man. Because Procopio and Murata, dude, I'm all over those. $5. I mean, yeah, those are great returns. God damn, Lorosenko, just stop it. Oh, 2 out of 3. All in on Ige, though. Okay, right on. All in on Ige, yep. All in on 50K. My eyes are all in on that fucking Lorosenko booty. She know what she doing, dude. She know what she doing. That's so funny, John. Where were we? Grant 30-26'd him, dude. Come on. He 30-26'd him in what? 1997 when Cheeto was like 4 years old. No, it was like 5 years ago. Like Cheeto's a way better fighter, and Grant's, eld and can't take a punch very well. Like Cheeto is not. I don't think he's going to knock Grant out, but I think actually Cheeto is actually going to win a decision. Crazy, right? God, oh my God, Lorosenko, stop it. God, that woman is just, I can't concentrate. I got to turn away from it. So yeah, I think that I think that Cheeto's just going to whoop up on him. I think that Cheeto's going to have his legs just all fucked up from those kicks, and then Grant's going to shoot it on takedowns. Cheeto's going to reverse it. Cheeto's going to end up on top. He's going to be dropping ground and pound. Grant's going to scramble out of it, back to the feet, rinse and repeat. Back to the feet, rinse and repeat for like 3 rounds. I think that's how it's going to go. Cheeto's got a good gas tank. Grant is I don't think Cheeto's too durable. He's not going to get chinned. Grant has power. Like he has deceptive power. He has weird power. But he's like chinning these guys like Day and Jonathan Martinez. Like he beat Cheeto back in the day. Cheeto's gotten a lot better. Cheeto's boxing has gotten better too with Perillo. I think Cheeto's gonna win this in emphatic fashion. Davey Grant was, and yes, Martin Day and Jonathan Martinez were just a fucking little cunt hair away from knocking Davey Grant out themselves. So, yeah, I don't hate people for the Davey Grant love. I certainly understand Jack supporting his fellow countrymen. I respect that a lot. I respect Jack's loyalty to the UK fighters. He's definitely a real one for that, and I can't hate on that at all. So yeah, best of luck to you, Jackie boy. Yeah, so let us talk about this main event, because I can't. Lorosenko's booty is just keeping me from paying attention to. Okay, never mind. Okay, here we go. Shuffle, nerd shuffle. Nerd Shuffle. Here we go. This fucking guy in these capri pants, I want to fucking punch him in the face. So here we go. Parisian. Here we go, boys. Josh Parisian. Upon the scales, looking like Josh Parisian actually looks, I don't know. I can't remember how he looked in the last one. He just looks like a overweight, heavyweight, like what was it? God damn it. I'm gonna have to go check the official way. I have this on mute because I don't have headphones. I don't have done my setup. But yeah, Parisian didn't look too bad. It looks like he made weight. He didn't. I don't know exactly what it was. I'll have to go and check the updates on MMA Junkie. But yeah, it looks like Parisian made weight. So that bout's official. He looked way better than Martinez did. Martinez is he's not a heavyweight, dude. He's like a light heavyweight that has because he would actually be like he would be a tank, man, at 205, but he's just overweight. He's just an overweight 205er. Is really Rocky Martinez. Like Parisian is actually a pretty big dude. He looks like he walks around at like that, like 250, 265 something. He looks soft. He definitely looks soft and chubby, but he didn't look like Martinez looked like a tub of shit, dude. He looked like fucking Jake Collier. Like Collier's a tub, man. And yeah, he does. And you look at Collier at like what middleweight, and he's fucking shredded. So yeah, I think Martinez is just like an undisciplined light heavyweight, to be honest with you. See, he's being opportunistic sub or bust for Vera. I know Davey can get hurt, but he's fairly hard to put away. Fair enough, Jackie boy. So the scale has been removed. We're gonna have the stare downs not too long from now. Where the fuck? Here we go. Fucking water, man. God, I got cotton mouth from this fucking boys. This Gorilla Breath is such good fucking nugget. It has really just been making my days and nights a lot better. But yeah, it's giving me mad cotton mouth. Let's talk about this main event. I'm not going to give you my pick just a second, but let's talk about this main event. Oh, there's 0 people here. And here I am talking to myself. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all. It was great to see y'all in the chat, man. Good to have some people come through, chop it up. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all have a great weekend. This main event, though, man. This main event. This is an important fight. This is a keep your spot fight for the Korean Zombie and Dan Ige, because featherweight is a very competitive, stacked division. There's no telling how like things are going to shape up. Like things change day to day. Like Max Holloway's hurt and his fight against Yair is out. So you don't know, like the winner of this fight, but depending on how it goes, they could fight Yair Rodriguez, or they could wait to, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's important. I mean, this goes without saying, you always want to win and keep your spot, but this isn't definitely in a stacked division. You definitely want to keep your spot, like, because even if you win, there's no guarantee that you're gonna move forward in like a significant way, because it's so competitive. Like, so this is a very like, you need to win this fight. Keep your spot fight. I see Evil calling for Rodriguez. No, Ray Rodriguez takes that. Which Rodriguez? Who's Rodriguez? The I'm just having a stoner moment here. I'm sorry, Jackie boy. But yeah, they're looks like we're waiting for the stare downs now. This should be interesting, man. See how they look. I want to see how the one I'm looking forward to the most, seeing how they look face to face, is Wellington Turman and Bruno Silva. I'm really interested to see how they look standing next to each other. So yeah, obviously, I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I'm not going to put my picks up there, but I am going to put my picks up on Tapology, and these will be my official picks. Like the Tapology, obviously, like if I decide to make a last minute like method of victory change, it will be on Tapology. But as far as like the winners, I'm not changing my mind on any of the winners. I've got my mind made up on that. So Ige and the Zombie. It's a keep your spot fight because there's no guarantee that the winner will get a title shot or get any closer to a title shot, especially with now like Max and Yair. Like that fight is who knows. I don't know if they're going to rebook it. I haven't looked. All I saw was that Max got hurt and the fight was off. So I don't know. I haven't looked to see like what they're planning to do next with that. But it's important for both Zombie and Ige, if they want to have a shot at being in the contender pool, they have to win this fight. This is a keep your name in the hat fight. It's a keep your spot fight. And I think it's probably, at this point in their career, it's probably more important for the Zombie. It's probably more important for Korean Zombie. He's 34. He's had that stint of inactivity, like that 3-year stint of inactivity. And he's not getting any younger. Ige's 29. He has a little bit more time, but this is kind of like a Zombie really needs to win this fight. He really needs to win this fight. There's not a lot of Yair. Word on the street is they're planning to rebook it. Right on. Appreciate that. Good look. Good juice. So yeah, I think it's probably more important for the Zombie that he wins this fight. He is always going to be an action fighter that will always take. He doesn't duck a lot of fights, but he's also, like I say, he's 34. He's known for being durable, but the chin is starting to crack. Like he's been knocked out a few times, and he's starting to get dropped more often now. And Dan Ige does have a lot of power. Like he's not known for being a knockout artist per se, but he does crack, man. Like he one punch Gavin Tucker. So yeah, Dan Ige is a pretty damn good fighter. And if you're going on a pure like momentum, Dan Ige has more momentum going into this fight, definitely. I think that Dan Ige probably has the striking is pretty close, man. Like Korean Zombie has a more diverse striking arsenal. Dan Ige has good boxing. He has good, clean boxing. I think Dan Ige is a little bit tighter with his technique. Zombie throws more looping punches. But Zombie has more power to me. Zombie has more diversity in his strikes. Grappling, wrestling, kind of close, Neither is the best wrestler. On the ground, I think that the Korean Zombie has an advantage on the ground. I think that the Korean Zombie is a more opportunistic submission artist. I think he is way sneakier and more dangerous on the ground than people give him credit for. And I think I'm going with the Korean Zombie. I think the overall, I just think he is the better striker. He's had much more experience against better competition. I don't think that Dan Ige is on Brian Ortega's level, and I don't think that Gavin Tucker is nearly on Korean Zombie's level. I would say the gap is a little bit wider between. The gap is a little bit wider between Ortega and Ige than Zombie and Tucker. Like, I don't think that Zombie is levels and levels and levels above Tucker, but I do think he's a better fighter than Gavin Tucker. I think that Brian Ortega is a way better fighter than Dan Ige. And I think that the recency bias is kind of like clouding people's judgment a little bit in this. Like, people are like, oh, well, look what Dan Ige did to Gavin Tucker, and look how bad Korean Zombie looked against Brian Ortega. Yes, all that is true. Dan Ige looked great. Zombie looked like shit. Ortega also looked really fucking good in that fight. And Gavin Tucker, to me, has always kind of been overhyped a little bit. It's kind of been a little bit of a hype job. But, yeah, I don't think Dan Ige has really fought anybody on the Zombies level. The closest was Calvin Kattar, and he got handily beaten by Kattar. I don't think Zombie is as good of a boxer as Kattar, but I think he has power. I think he has a lot of power. And Dan Ige is pretty easy to hit. Like, he's tough. He's very tough, but like, Barbosa was lighting him up, and I think that Korean Zombie is going to light him up too. I'm going to go Korean Zombie. I don't know if he can put Dan Ige away, but if Dan Ige just decides to just slug it out with a Zombie, I think the Zombie is going to win that. Like, the Zombie gets put down and he gets hit and hurt by, like, most of the time by, like, weird shit, by, like, spinning shit and unorthodox techniques. Like, look how I mean, yeah, obviously Aldo fucked him up. Like, Jose Aldo will do that to you in the early 2010s. But, like, you look at the Yair fight, like, he was fucking Yair up, and then Yair hits the Hail Mary. He's stalking Ortega, and Ortega hits him with a spinning elbow and drops him. You know what I mean? Like, he gets hurt by, like, spinning shit. Like, Ige is a little bit, I think he'll be a little bit too conventional to give the Zombie the problems that these other guys. Like, the Zombie is good at countering conventional boxing, countering a jab. He's good at that shit. Like, he gets hit by the stuff that a lot of people don't see coming because he's just wading through everything. The stuff that, like, is more, ooh, hello. But the stuff that's more like, I don't know. I just don't think he's gonna. Ige is not like the. I think he's just gonna be a little bit more too conventional to really, like. And you could be wrong though. I could be wrong. He could fucking knock Zombie out, but I don't see it happening. Like, the Zombie is, like, going to be a little bit too much for him overall. I think his striking arsenal, I think, it's more diverse. I think he's going to just get the better of him on the feet, and I think he's a better grappler. Indeed. So right now I think they're just recapping. Procopio 126. Yeah, nice. They're recapping it. O'Neal 125.5. Yeah, I'm going with Lara here. I think she's going to be a little bit too much for Casey O'Neal. I think this is too much of a step up. So Rick Glenn weighed 156. I did not see Rick Glenn weigh in, but yeah, he didn't look too bad. Joaquim Silva. God. Yeah, I think I like Joaquim Silva here. I like Joaquim here. Roque Martinez, just go to 205, bro. You wouldn't look nearly that bad. Roque Martinez would be a motherfucker at 205, but he's just a tub, man. Yeah, I got Parisian in this one. I got Parisian 266. God. Yep. Still like Parisian. Simmelsberger looked good, 170, but Chaos Williams, good lord, he was fucking shredded. Chaos looked like a brick shithouse. Yeah, here he is. God. Yeah, man, I hate it. Because I'm rooting for Simmelsberger. I'm hoping to eat crow, but I got Chaos, man. I think he's gonna knock him out. Verna looked, like Verna. But I like Conoco there. I like Conoco. She looked good on the scales. 114.5 for Murata. Yeah, she's a little tank, man. 205.5 for Nikolai. I'm actually going with Nikolai here, man. I think I'm not super confident about it, but I think Kamer is a bit of a hype job. I think he's getting a little bit of a hype for being Stipe's training partner. I did not like how he looked against Knight, and I think that Nikolai is a way better grappler, and I think he's going to out-grapple him. So yeah, I got Nikolai. I got Diego Lima. I think he's going to chin Matt Brown. I know Lima is kind of chinny himself, but I think Matt Brown is just more so. Bruno Silva's one day. I tell you what, man. I think Wellington Turman is going to fucking choke this dude out. I think Bruno Silva, I watched the tape on him, dude. He's fucking slow as molasses, dude. He is fucking slow as a motherfucker to me. He might come out and look like the Flash here, but I think that Turman's going to take that dude down and choke him. Yeah, Juicy J weighed in 145.5. I think that he's getting knocked out by Sungwoo Choi. I think that Davey Grant is about to get beaten by Marlon Vera. I think this is going to be Vera's revenge, Cheeto's revenge. I like Davey Grant, though. I think he's a good dude. Good. It's been he's definitely someone that I haven't minded eating crow because of, but I think Cheeto is just going to be way too much this time. Spivak, I think, will take care of Olenek. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. Bermudez almost had him dead to rights. Yeah, the zombie, he gets hit a lot, man. Olenek is 228. That's crazy to me, man. I think Alexei is just going to get outworked, man. I think he's going to get outworked by what's the fuck? Spivak. Spivak's just going to be too big. Too big and strong. And the stream froze. Awesome. Arosa coming off inside 60K. See but that's the thing about Arosa too. Like Arosa almost got knocked out by Woodson. He almost got knocked out by Landwehr. Like I'm telling you, this is how I see this one going down. Choi is going to be pumping the jab out. Arosa is going to fucking jump in, and he's going to step back and then sit down on a 1-2 and chin Arosa. That's how I see it going down. Oh shit! O'Neal getting right in Procopio's face. O'Neal with her hands up. Laura chin down, hands down. Puts the hand up, puts the finger up. Yeah, that one got tasty real quick. Feisty. Yeah, I like Laura there. All right, here we go. Rick Glenn and Joaquim Silva. Yeah, I like Silva here, dude. Both guys hands up. Hands up, serious, stern. No handshake, but they didn't talk shit either. There was just a fucking stern fucking stare down, dude. That was intense. What the? All right, well, just jump past the Roki Martinez and Josh Parisian way down, stare down. Kaneko Murata doing the wrestler like open hand. Furnace got her hands up. That was a cool stare down. Okay, this one's gonna be interesting. Alexa Kamer and Nikolai. Kamer's got a big fucking head, dude. He has a fucking cranium on him, dude. Little fist bump. I like Nikolai there. I think he's gonna out grapple Kamer. Shout out to the 3 people in the building. All right, Lima and Matt Brown. Yeah, I think Matt Brown's getting knocked out. It'd be cool if he knocked out Lima. Like I like Matt Brown. I always have, but I just think he's a little bit past it. Very respectful. Lima did the old handshake, the 2-hand handshake. Yeah, you're never gonna like. It's always gonna be boring and respectful with the Lima bros. But I like both of them, man. I like Douglas and Diego Lima. But yeah, I think it's gonna be too much for Matt Brown at this point. I think a couple years ago, Matt Brown would have knocked him out. A few years ago, Matt Brown would have knocked him out, but he's just a little. Okay, here's the one I wanted to see. Silva and Turman, man. Yeah, Silva looked a little fucking nervous, man. Yeah, I definitely like Wellington Turman there. God damn it. This fucking stream, dude, keeps cutting out. MMA Junkie, I love you, but you got streams like a fucking dickhead right now. It's really irritating me. What's her name? Tracy. Tracy, I love you. Think you're a great girl, but you got clothes like a fucking dickhead. This is very frustrating. Right in the middle of the stare downs. Awesome. Yeah, so let me go back away from this. Take me forever to get back into it, but you know, is what it is. Okay, come on, god damn it. Awesome. Advertisement. This is so fucking whack. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Davey Grant and Cheeto. The rematch. Both hands up. Respectful. Spivak and Olenek. Spivak towering over Alexei Olenek. And here we go. Main event. God, it's just jumping through the whole fucking thing. God damn, this is pissing me off. Yep, Zombie looking a little bit bigger than Ige. Yeah. All right. That is bullshit. The Korean Zombie is taller than Dan Ige. Dan Ige is not fucking 5'7". Either Dan Ige isn't 5'7" or Korean Zombie isn't 5'7". They are not the same height. They're not the same height. It's just like the fucking Rosenstrike thing. Dan Ige is not 5'7". I'm way more inclined to think that Korean Zombie is the one whose height is accurate and not Dan Ige's, or maybe Korean Zombie. I don't know, man. Maybe Korean Zombie's a little bit taller, but Dan Ige is not taller than him. Zombie is a good at least 2 inches taller. And he's bigger. Jack says, "Let's go Chaos." Yeah, I think he's gonna get it done. I think I'm not rooting for him. I'm rooting for Simmelsberger. I hope he can weather the storm and take Chaos out, but I don't think he'll be able to, man. I think Chaos is gonna knock him the fuck out, unfortunately. Hope I'm wrong. But yeah, so I will go back through. I'll go back through and give my picks, my official picks. And then probably wrap it up. But I really appreciate everyone that's joined me on this stream. It was a nice little spur of the moment surprise stream. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll be in the Pub Sports Radio streams. Probably tonight and tomorrow for the Fight Companion. But yeah, it was awesome chopping it up with you guys, man. Appreciate everyone that came through. It was a good time for sure. Now, in summary, these are my official picks for UFC Vegas 29. Starts tomorrow at 4 prelims. But here we go. Casey O'Neill and Laura Procopio. I'm going with Laura Procopio. I think she's I got her by decision. I think she's just going to get the better of O'Neill with I think her grappling is better. I think she's going to reverse Casey O'Neill when she gets taken down and end up on top more, get more top control. So I'm going with Procopio. Joaquim Silva versus Rick Glenn. I'm going Joaquim Silva. I'm going to go Joaquim Silva by knockout, probably. Maybe by decision. But I think he's going to at least hurt Rick Glenn. but I'm going to go with Joaquin Silva here. Parisian, Rocky Martinez. I'm going to go Parisian by second round TKO. I think he's going to take Rocky Martinez down. Rocky Martinez has terrible takedown defense and get up ability, and I think that Parisian is just going to smash him when he gets down there. So yeah, I'm going to go Parisian there. Like I said, I'm going to go Chaos Williams over Simmelsberger. Unfortunately, I hope to eat crow there, but I like Williams by first round knockout. Kaneko Murata versus Verna Janjadova. Tough pick. Going to be a great fight. Interested to see how the grappling exchanges go. I'm going to go Kaneko Murata, though. I think her wrestling is going to make the difference. I think she's going to do good work from the top position, and I think she's going to avoid the submission attempts from the very, very dangerous Verna Janjadova. Alexa Kamer and Nikolai Negumereanu. I'm going to go with Nikolai. I think Nikolai is the better grappler. I think he's going to out-grapple Alexa Kamer, possibly get a submission. But I like Nikolai in that one. Matt Brown, Diego Lima. I like Diego Lima to knock out Matt Brown, probably in the first round, maybe the second. I wouldn't be surprised if it went the other way. I wouldn't be surprised if Diego Lima got knocked out, but I like him to put away Matt Brown here. I'm kind of hoping that this is Matt Brown's swan song, to be honest with you. Wellington Turman and Bruno Silva. I'm actually going with Wellington Turman here. I think Wellington Turman is going to weather the storm of Silva and get the fight to the ground and actually submit him. I'm going to go Wellington Turman by submission. Julian Erosa and Sung Woo Choi. I'm going Sung Woo Choi by first round knockout. I think he's going to chin Julian Erosa early. Chito Vera, I think, is going to have his way with Davey Grant. I like Sergey Spivak to stop Alexei Oleinik with ground and pound in the second or third round. And I like Chan Sung Jung to get it done against Dan Ige. I have not made up my mind the method of victory for Chan. I think there's a chance he could stop Dan Ige late, but probably I think there's a good chance he could actually do that. I might go Korean Zombie by late TKO. But yeah, usually the Zombie will either win the fight or lose the fight by stoppage. I don't see Dan Ige stopping the Korean Zombie. I can see the Zombie stopping Dan Ige. So yeah, I'm gonna go Korean Zombie. But those are my picks, man. I will put those picks up on Tapology. But those be my picks. Best of luck to all you guys, man. Jack, anybody else, Mills, everyone that has plays, parlays, best of luck. I hope you hit all of them. And I hope y'all enjoy these fights, man. Like I said, I think this fight card is a little bit better than it's been given credit for. Hopefully it delivers. There's not a lot of name value, but there's some good matchmaking here, man. Shout out to the matchmakers. And I look forward to hearing what Jack and some other people have to say about future matchups. Yeah, I'm looking forward to these fights, man. I think they're going to be good. Those are my picks. I'll put them up on Tapology as well. But best of luck to you guys, man. I'm going to go back through the stream here. Shout out to everybody that stopped through, man. 5 of my 6 main card parlay picks. Fingers crossed. Let's fucking go, Jackie boy. Let's fucking go, dude. But yeah, shout out to Jack, Noah. Shout out to Jay, man. Jay said he's got a podcast coming out soon. Shout out to him. MMA Drunkie on YouTube. I'm assuming that's the name of the channel. But be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to my dude Some Solution. Good to see him. I saw him in the Morning Combat chat earlier, but shout out to you, Some. Thanks for coming through. Shout out to Bipolar Nobody. Good to see you in the chat. This is the way, of course. Good luck in any competitions or any bets or anything you have with that, Chris. Yeah, good to see you, MMA. Millie Mills, good to see you as well. Good luck. I know you got some picks and parlays rocking, so good luck with those. And the motherfucking champ. The champ was the first in the stream, man. So big shout out to Cage My IQ. Yeah, it was a good little stream, boys, for just showing up out of nowhere. So I appreciate everyone that popped through. And yeah, I will most likely, if I don't do a recap stream, I will probably do another weigh-in stream for the next week's card. But yeah, I hope to see y'all in the Pub Sports Radio chats. If not, I'll catch you around, man. But yeah, it was good to show up out of nowhere, do a little stream, scratch the itch a little bit. Really pumped for these fights. Best of luck to y'all. Get that fucking money, cash those parlays, and yeah, let's just enjoy this shit, man. Think there are gonna be some good scraps. But yeah, man, I'll catch y'all around. This has been just my 2 cents. Thanks again, and hope to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.